What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We have another video breakdown for you. This one's the most savage match in DQ in jiu-jitsu. As you guys know, I love Brazilian jiu-jitsu. I don't like to call it Brazilian jiu-jitsu. I just love jiu-jitsu in general because it's done all around the world. But this one is dropped in Discord. I'm super excited to watch this one. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe. Also hit the bell to know when we go live. First comment on this thing gets potentially a quantum energy square. So best comment on this one gets a giveaway. So let's see what we got here, boys. He's gonna kick every time, make that little point. You know what I'm saying? So you got holy shit. Oh, my friend. I think you're in the wrong sport. They have a sport for slapping the shit out of your opponent. It's called Dana White Slap Contender Series. So I think these guys need to belong there. But let's give a watch of the video to actually see what led this man to slap the shit out of the gentleman. Let's find out. Oh God. Oi, whoa. Okay, see, this is the problem with I think some people, and this is my personal opinion, doesn't mean it's right, but it's my opinion. You're grappling, okay? You're grappling, and I understand there's a certain level of aggressiveness you need to be at, but if you have to be a bully and just bum rush and headbutt somebody, you shouldn't. You're not. That's not the discipline. That's not the art of grappling. Grappling is a beautiful art of being able to manipulate somebody else's body with no effort. It's effortless, right? What that gentleman just displayed was brutality, just running into the guy with his head. So they're already pissed off at each other, and you know. Okay, he was trying to sweep. I mean, that's part. Like, you got the back take. Okay. Okay, the guy in the rest is super ultra aggro. Like, the guy's basically calf kicking him right now. That's what he's basically doing. And these guys just aren't listening. That's the biggest thing. They're just not fucking listening. They're just being meatheads and dumbasses. I mean, technically that was a submission, so he should have finished him. And the biggest thing too is I think you have so many people around watching. Let the ref do the ref's job. Let the ref, what the ref says goes, right? Everybody else needs to shut the hell up. Let the ref do her job, and let the judges, whoever's scorekeeping, facilitate the match. Not everybody in the crowd. Everybody in the crowd is just, that's extra noise. Okay. See, that's... Okay, so this is what's going on. So they're giving the gentleman who keeps doing the leg sweep 2 points as it's a takedown. That is not a takedown. He is trying to sweep, and when the gentleman gets kicked in the calf, he just falls with his butt. So this is the problem. This is one of the things I like about ADCC is that I believe in the first 5 minutes you can do whatever you want. Then after the 5 minutes, you get points deducted from you if you pull guard. I believe in jiu-jitsu. This is my opinion. Once again, I believe you should not pull guard in no gi. I think in gi, you can pull guard because as long as you have a handle, you have a grip. But in no-gi, you should not be able to pull guard. I believe in no-gi, wrestling is a huge part of jiu-jitsu. And I feel, in wrestling, if I were to pull guard or go to my back, what am I doing, right? But I feel if somebody goes out there and pulls guard in no-gi, my opinion, that you're negating half of the game. It's like doing an MMA fight, and first thing you do is pull guard. You're basically bypassing the very first stages of combat, essentially, right? So I believe in no-gi, you should not be able to pull guard. It either has to be a wrestling takedown, an arm drag, a Russian tie, a double leg, high crotch fireman, whatever it may be, but you cannot pull guard. Now, if you want to do a flying armbar or a flying triangle, then go ahead. You're taking that leap of faith. But I think just going to your butt and forcing your opponent to jump in your guard, it should be banned. That if I ran a big organization of jiu-jitsu, I'll be like, hey, if it's no-gi, you have to shoot. If you do not shoot and you pull guard, you will be deducted points or you'll be warning. I don't want to see that. I want to see the complete arsenal of a grappler where I want to see good judo, good wrestling, mixed in with Brazilian jiu-jitsu. So this is what's happening here. The guy keeps kicking his leg. They think it's a takedown, so he's giving him 2 points, and everybody's like, what the fuck? That's not a takedown. And then the guy in that tank top goes down to his butt. That's what's happening. And then he's crawling in his butt. He should, and this is where I don't like in jiu-jitsu. It's like, get off your fucking ass and wrestle. Get up and wrestle. Get up and wrestle. Get up and force and take a shot. And once again, this is a wrestling background. I come up in the hardcore wrestling, not industry, but when I showed up at wrestling practice, my coach was like, go run 5 miles. And when you get back, we'll start wrestling practice. Oh, and when you get back from wrestling practice, when you get back from that 5-mile run, you're not getting a drink of water. You're going to drink a water after wrestling practice. It just builds a different mentality in your mind where it's like, when I see that, I'm like, why are you in your butt? Now, don't get me wrong. Do I pull guard in jiu-jitsu? Yes, if I'm going against a guy who's, 185 pounds or 250 pounds. But for me, if I'm going against a guy who's like 145 or 155, I'm not pulling guard. If I'm in my gi, I'll pull a guard. But once I pull guard, I'm pulling guard. I have a handle. I have something. I don't just pull guard and just scoot close. Or sometimes I do. But at a competition level, I don't ever see myself pulling guard. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to use my wrestling to get a good position instead of pulling my guard. 8 months later, I'm fighting Mikey Misimichi. I pull guard. Like it just creates this butt scooting thing where Homeboy's trying to get him, but he can't get him. So you're just trying to pass guard. That's the one thing I don't like about watching jiu-jitsu. Right here, it should be a wrestling takedown. Nobody should be pulling guard or a judo throw. My opinion. Once again, he slaps him. He slaps him again. What? What the What the heck? Whoa, what the hell is this? Oh, they're stopping him. Okay. Wow, I think they're kicking the wrong person out. Wow. Yeah, so I think, once again, I think the biggest thing is when I see guys who are super ultra aggressive at a tournament like this, I mean, you're winning a gold medal that you can get at fucking Walmart. I know it has more of a symbol to it, but I feel the match already started off on a bad foot when Homeboy just bum rushed him, right? And I think, with the foot sweeps, that wasn't two. He's kicking him in the calf, and that shit hurts because I've been kicked in the calf before, and he's going to his butt, he's pulling guard. So, once again, I think if you stop the guard pulling in no-gi, I think you won't have a lot of people just fall into their butt and try to, butt scooting or whatever. I believe it should start on the feet, and you have to wrestle. You have to do a takedown. Like I said, I already named many takedowns because I feel like no-gi is part of the game. But once again, I'm not a no-gi grappler. I haven't competed at the highest level. But when I watch it, when I see people pull guard on their butt in no-gi, I'm just like, you can't wrestle? Guy can't wrestle. All right, it is what it is. But in gi jiu-jitsu, if you pull guard and you have a grip or a pin grip or umbrella grip or a collar grip or whatever it may be, I understand it because you're going to start manipulating their weight. But if I pull guard and scoot across the ring, I'm like, he can't wrestle. I'm like, why did he do that? He should wrestle. So that's my opinion, but great breakdown. I think they DQ'd the wrong guy. I don't think the guy in red should have won that match. But then again, I'm not a jiu-jitsu ref, but that's just my personal opinion. That's why you guys drop this stuff in my Discord, because you guys want my personal opinion about all these videos. So there it is. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell to know when we go live or when we drop another video. We'll see you at the next one.